Hello my quilting friends, my name is Leah Day and welcome to this free motion quilting tutorial for Sunburst. So today I am stitching a design that is fairly complex and it has lots of different little steps to it. And as you can see, one of the steps is doing quite a bit of cat hairball filler within a half circle shape. So I'm going to break this down, we're going to go step by step. So the first step is to stitch 1/2 of your design, and that is a half circle shape. And then you're going to go inside of that shape and quilt an echo. So I'm going to travel stitch inside, and I'm going to try and stitch a nice consistent echo. And if you have trouble with that circular shape, you can always grab a template and mark it. You could also use my circle ruler and ruler quilting. I didn't have my ruler foot attached, otherwise I would probably have used that instead. That's an option for you too. So you could always quilt that with rulers if you think that that would make it easier and make it look a little bit more circular. Okay, so now we're going to go inside and we're going to fill inside that sun. That's what that is. That's half of a sun shape with some cat hairball filler. And basically this is a design that's just basically loopy line, just looping, 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 only I'm just scribbling on top of itself. I'm just over looping. And you can see how fast I'm going. But I'm actually not running the machine fast enough. I need to put my foot down just a little bit more here and increase my speed because my stitches were getting just a little bit big. And that's a good tip. If ever your stitches are getting a bit larger and you're pretty happy with how you're moving your hands, just go ahead and put your foot down a little bit and increase the speed of your machine. Okay, so that is half of the design. That is what you're going to stitch across half of it. So if that was in a border, then you would quilt all the way down with nice curves, those half circle shapes, and then you'd fill them in exactly like that. Then you'd break thread and get to the opposite side of your quilting space. So that would be the opposite edge of your border or sashing. And then what you're going to do is stitch some nice long wiggly flames. So I'm going to come down. I'm not going to actually touch the circle. I'm just going to come really close to it, and then I'm going to wiggle back. Now I'm going to travel stitch a little bit and then wiggle down again. So this is a really cool design. As you can see, a lot of steps on the beginning to create your circles, but once you get those knocked out, the second half of the design, creating these wiggly flame shapes, is actually fairly quick and easy. It's not going to be super time consuming, but this is definitely going to be one dramatic design that's going to set your quilt with, if this is stitched in the borders, it's definitely going to stand out from the crowd. Learn more about the sewing machine I'm using in this video at leahday.com/sew20.